A group of men and women are congregating and listening to a newsboy. She is carrying newspapers under one arm and waving another in her hand, shouting as she walks up and down.
Extra, 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 read all about it. They just arrived from England, loaded with tea. They're tied at Mrs. Wharf. The tea is taxed at 3 pence a pound. Extra, extra, ships have also arrived in New York, Philadelphia, and Charleston. Extra, extra, read all about it.
Some spectators buy a newspaper and read it briefly, while the newsgirl continues to shout the news. One spectator waves his fist with annoyance.
Great Britain has certainly tired our patience. First it was the sugar tax, then the Stamp Act. Imagine having to buy a stamp for every piece of printed paper we use, just to keep King George's treasury well supplied.
And now tax on one drink poor men enjoy, tea. I say we must learn to live without it rather than pay the tax. How can we live without it?
There is a mounting excitement. The men and women are heard shouting.
We must live without it. We must not pay the tax no matter how much we want tea. It's a matter of principle. Now the tea tax, next will be something else. There will be no end to it.
Now all are extremely angry.
King George has no right to do this to us. We don't have representation in his parliament. I say no taxation without representation.
Hear, hear.
Let's go right now to Merchant Clark at the warehouse and demand that he not unload the tea from the ship.
They all shout together, waving their arms.
Aye, aye, to the warehouse, to the warehouse.
No more taxes! 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 No more taxes!
Richard Clark, a merchant and owner of the warehouse, is faced by an angry group of colonists. They have come as a committee to protest the arrival of the tea and especially the tax on it.
No more taxes! No more taxes! No more taxes! No more taxes! Richard Clark, we are here to speak to you for the people of Boston. We ask you to promise not to sell the cargo of tea just arrived in your charge. We demand that you send a chest of tea back to London unopened.
Clark becomes annoyed and angry.
I want nothing to do with you. You have no right to speak in this manner. Leave my warehouse. We have the right of an oppressed people. I have nothing to do with the governmental matters. I suggest you speak to Governor Hutchinson.
Clark makes a quick exit. Several men are grouped around Samuel Adams. Angry voices sound throughout the room. Suddenly, Francis Rouch, a shipowner, enters, all to him for news.
Gentlemen, just I spoke to the governor about clearance to sail my ship back to England with the tea. What was his reply? The governor refused. The ships will be unloaded in the morning.
Who knows the tea will mingle with salt water.
Boston Harbor will be a teapot tonight. The Mohawks will come.
They all exit, shaking their fists, shouting angrily, and repeating their refrain.
No more taxes! No more taxes! No more taxes! No more taxes!
4 disguised Mohawks sneak about the wharf, looking from left to right, then jump over the rail and board the ship. They approach the boxes of tea stacked in the corner. One of the men grabs the box and passes it to his companion.
Oh!
The second disguised Mohawk opens the box with his axe and empties the contents over the rail.
And over she goes.
The disguised Mohawks work as a team. One passes a box of tea to the other, who opens it and empties the contents over the rail.
And over she goes.
The boatswain whistles heard again as groups of people assemble to see what is taking place. As each box is dumped into the harbor, the people cheer loudly. Box after box of tea is dumped overboard. The disguised Mohawks then jump over the rail in high spirits. They place their axes over their shoulders and march away to the tune of Yankee Doodle. The spectators follow, knowing the Boston Tea Party is only the beginning of our efforts to establish a free and independent nation. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle went to town, Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. Hi, I'm Allie. I played the narrator.
Hi, I'm Lisa Scott, and I played Newsgirl.
I'm Leslie and I played a spectator.
I'm Josie, and I played a spectator.
I'm Bob and I play town people.
I'm Skylar, and I played townsperson.
I'm Molly, I played townsperson.
I'm Haley, I played townsperson.
I'm Julia and I played the town person. I'm Caitlin and I played townsperson.
I'm Devin, and I played Clark.
I'm Jill and I played Committee. I'm Jocelyn and I played Committee. I'm Brianna and I played Committee.
I'm Drew, and I played Roch. I'm Holden, and I played spectator. I'm Sam, and I played a Mohawk.
I'm Teresa and I played
I'm Ethan and I played as spectator and Mohawk.
I'm Caitlin and I played Samuel Adams.